So we're straight away cutting across to some breaking news coming in as far as the Karnataka crisis is concerned. And yes, the Karnataka speaker has now summoned the rebel MLAs on Tuesday morning at 11 a.m. That is tomorrow morning in 24 hours from now. The notice has been issued over disqualification of rebel MLAs. Remember, the Supreme Court had put the ball in the court of the Karnataka speaker, really removing that deadline for the Karnataka speaker to take a decision on the rebel MLAs and their resignations. And now this is the latest development coming in as far as the Karnataka speaker is concerned, because he's now summoned these rebels on Tuesday morning at 11 a.m., which is in less than 24 hours from now, that is tomorrow morning. And the notice that has been issued is over disqualification of rebels. Pooja will be joining us shortly, our South India Bureau Chief, to give us the latest details of what really is happening there. But this, even as we just saw that development in the top court a short while back, the plea of the two independent MLAs that was to be heard, that has been postponed until tomorrow. This, of course, as we've been tracking details and all the drama that has been ensuing on the floor of the Karnataka Assembly, and how the coalition is trying its level best to delay the floor test. And Pooja Prasanna, South Bureau Chief, is now connected with us. Pooja, the Karnataka speaker has summoned these rebel MLAs at 11 a.m. tomorrow on Tuesday. What exactly is the agenda for him, for these MLAs?
He has been maintaining that he will need to meet them several times until all his questions are answered satisfactorily. He cannot decide on the resignation. So in view of that, the speaker once again summoning the rebels. This is the second time he has asked them to come down from Mumbai to Bengaluru for a personal audience with him. And they're expecting him to pose several more questions to them. Even as they are urging, some of them have approached the Supreme Court to give directions to the speaker to wrap up the entire procedure at the earliest. The speaker saying that he needs to have more interactions, the genuinity of the resignations. But this, even as today, it does seem like, going by the indications given by the speaker as well, the trust vote will happen by the end of today, and the fate of the case will be.
Then Pooja, what does this really mean if the trust vote will happen by the end of the day, and if he is to meet with these rebel MLAs at 11 a.m. tomorrow? Also, as per the information we are getting, that this is about the disqualification of rebels. So how does the entire picture pan out from here on?
So that's fun to speak. One, of course, is the letters given by all of these rebels, after which the Congress and the JDS have moved a disqualification petition against all these legislators under Schedule 10. So the speaker has maintained that he cannot decide on the resignation without actually taking a call on whether or not this is a fit case for disqualification, something that the BJP and the rebels have contested, saying that first you were in possession of the resignation letters and you are bound to decide on that before you even take up the disqualification petition. So it does look like the speaker will continue with clubbing both of them, first seeing if this is a fit case for disqualification, and basis that decide on accepting or rejecting these resignation letters. But these are things a little longer, and the Supreme Court too, in its wisdom, has said that they cannot give a timeline to the speaker as to by when he needs to decide. But yes, he has pressure from all sides, from BJP, from the governor, of course, who's given three sets of directions over the last few days, and of course the Supreme Court too, urging him to decide on the trust vote, conduct the trust vote at the earliest. So in which case, the way in which he will decide on these resignations will not really impact, the fate of this.
All right. All right. Pooja, many thanks for putting that into perspective for us, and we'll keep coming back to you for all the latest updates, even as this drama continues, and what really will be the fate of Karnataka as far as the coalition is concerned. We'll come back to you for more. For the moment, thank you.